Hello, YouTubers out there. How y'all doing? I am Lady Di, and I have another video here. I'm going to do antipasto salad. I have all my ingredients here. Had to prep it up. Black olives, whole black olives, pitted. I've got pepperoni. These are turkey pepperoni, but you can use the regular ones. I got Italian 6 cheese here. Wonderful, wonderful. Black Forest ham. I've got my bell peppers sliced up here. I've got long cuts of green onion here and sliced red onion there. Also, I've got a head of lettuce. Yeah, head of lettuce. And tomatoes on the vine. On the vine, they are always the freshest. Yes. I'm going to get started. I'm going to go ahead and slice up. It's going to be here in this bowl. Ta-da! My favorite color is red. Everything's red, red, red. And my trusty sharp knife, I'm going to slice up the lettuce here. All right. Get that going. So how y'all doing today? It's hump day. It's hump day. You know, we're staying home, staying safe. You know, although we do have to stay home and stay safe, that's the best thing to do. You can still be productive. You can get that spring cleaning done that you haven't done yet or may have started. And spring cleaning is a continual process because alongside your normal routine of cleaning, spring cleaning, of course, is a step up a little higher. It's more detailed cleaning and things like that. I'm going to be doing some spring cleaning myself today. Some extra cleaning and things like that. Got my mama that fire stick. She like, ain't you going to hook that up? My mama's so spoiled. I'm like, well, I'm busy right now. Okay, this is already washed, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the bowl. Got it all cut up there. Let me remove now the real chunky pieces of the lettuce. I usually remove those. I don't usually use those, the kind of like the chunky white pieces, but there's the lettuce, all beautiful. Okay, next, I'm going to take one of the tomatoes off the vine here. Tomatoes are already washed as well. I wash all of my veggies off before I use them. Okay. I'm going to slice this tomato. So, well, anyway, yep, you can get a lot done, a lot of home projects that you may have started. Now, I'm going to dice these tomatoes. However, I'm only going to put them in my portion because my mother is allergic to tomatoes. So, these will only be in my portion. Okay. This one, they're going to get them cut up. Actually, I could have cut them up last because my mother is allergic. So what I'm going to have to do is quickly step away and wash my hands before adding the other remaining ingredients. You have to be very careful, especially if you're feeding someone who has a particular allergy. You want to be very careful. You probably, for the best, you want to add that ingredients last. Okay, I'll be right back. Rinse off my hands. Okay, so rinse those hands off because sanitary is key when you are preparing food. Proper food handling and sanitation is key. Okay, now to continue. All right, I'm going to start with the meat. The Black Forest ham here. And basically, I got it on a plate. But what I'm going to do is I'll just grab a small portion at a time and I'm going to kind of roll it. Then I'm going to take my kitchen shears and just snip it. Snip it in. That's how you do. Kitchen shears are very useful for more than just cutting open food packages and things like that. You can cut bell peppers. Once you've sliced them and you have them in a ring, you can snip them up. You can do green onion, See that? Can do that. A lot of uses. Okay, and I'm going to get some more. Curl it up. Cut it in. So anyway, a lot of those home projects. And then, you know, quality time. You know, especially parents and their children, spending quality time with your children is always a must. Not just during a pandemic, but it's always a must. And, you know, a lot of parents who work, go to school, have very busy schedules that keep them out of the home for most of the day. Well, you have that time to spend now with your children. A lot of us are working from home. Okay, that's that Black Forest ham. I'm going to take my tongs and just kind of blend it in there. Okay. Moving on. Okay, now I'm going to do the pepperonis. And they're kind of stuck together, so you just almost like dealing cards, like you playing spades. You just dealing cards, so you just getting them tossed in there. That's what you want to do. There's no particular order in adding your ingredients to your salad. I just, you know, I'm adding the meat. Next time I do it, I might do veggies first. But I like to add my meat first in particular. I always put the cheese on last. With the black olives. Black olives are a beautiful garnish, and they do add a very nice flavor, like a nuttiness to your salad. You do not have to use black olives if you don't like. A lot of people I know personally, they do not like black olives. I'm going to also, soon, I'm going to be doing my famous signature dish, which is my 7-layer taco salad. Oh, man, people scream for it. All right, now I'm going to toss in the bell peppers. Get them on in. And then the red onion. Let's get that in. This is about a half of one, about a medium-sized red onion. I sliced half of it. Just depends on if you're making a big one. I've done a really huge pan for a good friend of mine, surprise birthday party. Really huge pan, so it just depends on what size bowl you're using or pan, how much, you know. I just eyeball. I don't measure, honey. I can't give out recipes to too many stuff because it just depends on the size, how many people you're feeding or whatnot. Okay, moving on. I've just added, as you can see, my veggies. You can kind of give it a little toss. Boom, boom, boom. Also, okay, I'm going to move that over, add that in. And so, voila. Not all the way yet, though. Put the cheese in. There's your nice toss. See that? Okay, now, the cheese. I usually do the cheese like icing a cake. I love to put the cheese on the very top. And I basically, when I put the cheese on, I'm covering it completely. That's how I want to do it. I want to cover this. Like that. Last but not least, olives. Boy, I did that so fast. I'm like, what did I leave out? Of course, I left out tomatoes. So if you've got people or you yourself have a tomato allergy, you definitely don't want to do that. But if it's someone you're preparing it for, and somebody got that, you definitely want to leave that out. Leave the tomatoes to the side. Okay. And there you have it. Antipasto salad. I'm going to go ahead and put some in a bowl. Grab it up so that you can see. You've got, and this is a like a complete meal. If you add breadcrumbs or croutons, that'll be your grain. But you basically got your meat. which is the ham and the pepperoni. You've got veggies in here, the bell peppers, the onions, the tomato, the lettuce. You've got all of that. You've got the cheese, which is your protein. And if you add, like I say, breadcrumbs and croutons, there you go. Can y'all see that? All right. Antipasto salad, how y'all doing?